Three, two, one.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. It is Red Friday. Remember, everyone deployed. And as I like to start the show off, if you're going to drink, don't drive. If you're going to drive, don't drink. And something near and dear to my heart. And this is the last remaining few days of PTSD Suicide Awareness Month. So if you know someone, give them a shout out. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, give them a call, stop by, have lunch, do something, acknowledge that person's existence. Sometimes that can make a world of difference and keep that person grounded to this earth. We don't need to lose any more veterans to this sickness. I'm not gonna lie, it is hot as shit in this garage. It's like 100 degrees. I'm sweating, I've got a great beer for you. After work, I went to Rob's World of Beers, of course, where I normally go. And this beer I've done a review for before, but this beer is like, I believe in 2011, rated like the fourth best brewery, and then like 14 second best brewery in the world, and it's Founders. Matter of fact, on the top like 50 beers and stuff, they had like 3 or 4 in that group, which is pretty amazing for a craft brewery to have so many on there. I mean, because I don't think Rogue or Stone, as big as they are, has as many as Founders. Now, a little story about Founders is, if you don't remember from the last time, it was started by 2 guys around 1997. These 2 guys got together, bought a place, started brewing beer and everything. And come 1998, they start following. What do you call it? They're having money problems. So around 99, it's getting serious. 2000, the landlord's looking, hey, if you don't pay me, I'm going to lock the doors. So they go out and purchase some bolt cutters. That's how dedicated they are. 2001, they decided to sell their filter, I guess. From there, they went back to brewing beer for yourselves motto, I guess, is what it was. And what they did was they started taking to, and I believe in 2004, they hired an actual brewmaster to help them come in, and they adopted the age-barreled, putting the beer in like a bourbon barrel, age in it. You get a lot of complex flavors, complex flavors for doing this, and to me, the recipes are endless combinations of stuff, and just amazing. So I seen this beer, and I'm like, God dang, man! I went the beer festival. I had a tequila aged barreled beer, right? And it was fantastic. I thought, if you like drinking tequila, because you're gonna have some hints of the tequila. Actually, the hints of the tequila were pretty strong, actually, in the beer. But I thought it was good. It was a nice mixture of tequila with beer. The best of both worlds. So I picked up Founders Mas Agave. Now, this is an Imperial Lime Gose style ale brewed with agave aged in tequila barrels. This is 2019 release. So it hasn't been out on the market for very long, and I don't think it's too high in alcohol content if I was reading right. Grand Rapids, Michigan is where Founders is out of. Let's see if I can. We love cocktails like we really love them. If you ask us, few are more refreshing than the tart and tangy margarita, and our latest barrel aged beer pays tribute to that perennial classic. We took the Imperial Gose, brewed with agave, lime, and sea salt, and then aged it in tequila barrels. Consider it a party in a bottle, Mas Agave. Now, we're going to start with, critiquing their I mean, I kind of like these bottles. I mean, they're kind of like an old style, just, bottle, you know. I like that. I like how they kept their label simple, but it's still pretty freaking cool. You know, you got the skull hand and stuff, holding. That's not an agave plant. I'm going to assume that's holding a lime. And see where it goes. I'm kind of interested. I would have never paired gose with a tequila barrel, but who knows, man? I'm kind of excited. I hope you're excited too. Remember, the best beer is free beer and your beer and the beer that you enjoy at the end of the day. And just remember, I am driving this truck down the road, hopefully getting you to that destination of today. It's a gose. So, the official bottle opener of B-Rad's Let's Get Drunk. Actually, I had a cool one ordered, and fuckers, I guess it's coming from China or some shit. And anytime you order, if anyone's ever ordered anything off of that Wish or Geek, most of that stuff comes from China, Japan, and it takes forever to get here. It's cheap as shit. All right, now the head on it diminished pretty fast. I don't know. Give it a 2.0 on head. Let's see what kind of smells we're getting. Woo! Oh man, this is beautiful. I can smell the tequila, but I am getting that lime and the, kind of like margarita. They are accurate in their description. And I mean, I can smell the sea salt. So this might actually be a gose that I like. I mean, I'm not a real big fan of tart beers and stuff, but and gose is pretty much kind of a tart beer. So let's give her a sip. That is really, really freaking good. If you ever been to On the Border or Carlos O'Kelly's and they have that margarita and they put the Corona, and dump it in there, this is kind of the flavors I feel that are achieved with this. And they did a really nice job with the sea salt. I think in the goses, I mean, that is one of the ingredients that make a gose. Gose is sea salt. And a few of the goses that I tasted just didn't have very good the sea salt in there. So if sea salt is part of the recipe, I feel that you should be able to taste it. Like a lot of these mango beers that I taste, I feel that it should maybe have a stronger hint of mango if you're going to infuse that. Now, sometimes the brewmasters can masterfully brew with just a subtle hint of something. Okay, but just as long as it comes through, and these are fantastic flavors, come through this beer. Founders, as far as I'm concerned, nailed it. I'll give this one a 4.7. On taste, the color, as far as the gose goes, I like it. It's a nice color. It kind of reminds me of tequila. So, well, it reminds me of margarita because it's got, like I said, if you ever went to Carlos Kelly's On the Border and you order that margarita beer in there, that's what it is. So, I like it. Okay, now you find yourself in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and you get approached by this Marine that's wearing an eye patch. My name's Casey Patch. I can out and drink it. Well, I'm going to do the work for you. Something that I came up with on my own, but I guess apparently there really is a chug ability. I know there's a taste, okay, and the taste of this is absolutely fantastic. I give the taste of 4.8. Chuggability is just something I came up just to show, hey, look, I can do it. I can chug this, and I could possibly beat this guy. I could possibly have him buy me a beer instead of me buy him a beer. All right, so you're in Grand Rapids, Michigan. You've been Casey Patch. Let's see what happens. has nice lime, sea salt, and tequila all blend wonderfully together. Just a hit. Just a freaking hit. I like it. So, I want to thank Brad Lance. Thank you for being a contributor to Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. Of course, Scott Losky, my longtime viewer. Probably the first guy, Marine, that started watching me. My Canadian viewer, my viewer over in Latvia. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. Dickie's YouTube channel, check him out. He gives a beer review and sings the song at the end of it. Like I rant and tell stories, he sings songs. So that's just what he does. You know, he gives you a good beer review, and whoever else has a YouTube channel out there, thank you for watching. Thank you, of course, to my Marine Corps brothers, Massimo Flava, Casey Patch, Chris Nicholson. Thank you guys for watching so very much. I appreciate it. And aeroplanes, where you at, man? You guys don't hit the like button on none of my stuff. I'm calling you out. All right. Thank you guys so very much. Oh, shit. We got to... I forgot. To the men and women that sacrificed it all for this great country, especially on this 4th of July coming up week, the sacrifices that they made, and then, of course, their families made because they don't have these individuals in their lives anymore. It's going to be hard to drink whiskey with it this hot, but of course, I got the American bourbon and always Chesapeake wherever we are. This might just be a little sip. Yeah, that wasn't pairing too well with that, but it's a bourbon against tequila. It's okay. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for watching Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. Hey, please like, subscribe, share this shit. I've got a good beer channel, I feel. Let's get this shit out of here. Let's get some followers. Let's tell stories, educate people in the world of beer with a amateur's opinion, because I'm just an amateur. I'm not a pro. And the best thing about doing this beer review is there's no wrong or right answer. There's only right answers, because your answer's right, my answer's right. No one has a wrong answer. It's just everyone's opinion. So let's drink beer. Let's tell stories. Let's get together. Let's have some fun. All right. Thank you guys very much. Hoorah!